Girl, Melanite Empress. How is everybody doing on this Monday night? Greetings to everyone that is live. Greetings, everybody that is on the replay. And if you are on the replay, you might have to fast forward it because I will be waiting and getting prepared for the general collective reading here. Okay, so let me light my sage so I can clear out the energy and balance out the energy and command the energies that's not supposed to be here, command it to leave. Okay. Alrighty. Cover us, shield us, and protect us as I open these portals to channel the messages on tonight's spirit. Allow the messages to come in clear, accurately, and true, and on their timeline so they can get the answers, direction, healing, closure, or whatever else they will need on this Monday night, okay? So definitely stay tuned for every Monday. I'm trying to come live at least every Monday, if not more, here on my YouTube channel. But also, if you're not following me on my social media, follow me on my TikTok at Melanite Empress and also Instagram at Melanite Empress to get more inspirational, different type of readings over there as well. And I want to let you know that I'm giving 25% off on all of my readings. So the prices are very low over there on my Etsy shop. So definitely go to the description box below and click on my Etsy link so that you'll be able to take advantage of the 20% off on all of my readings. So you're going to find that it's very low. So definitely take advantage of that and hurry because it's not going to last. Okay, these are holiday specials that I got going on. Okay, so definitely head on over to my Etsy shop and find which reading you would like. I have different type of readings, 15, 30, 60 minutes, past life, psychic mediumship as well for those who want to connect to their passed on loved ones. I have reading in regards to what's going to come for you in 2026 all on my Etsy shop. And again, it's going to be 25% off. So that link is going to be on the description below, okay? So finishing clearing the energy here from the past readings, past energy from the cards as well. And we're going to get into the collective reading, okay? Greetings, everybody that is coming on in. How is everybody doing your Monday night? If this is your first time, let me know. If you are or have been here and been a subscriber to the channel, let me know in the description comments box below as well, okay? And we're going to get started with your general collective reading. Anybody that wants to get on the list to have their question answered or one question answered, I will be putting you on the list after I see that you have paid your $25 on my Cash App, AUM or RA, the number 1, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see which card Spirit wants me to use first. Okay, so we could start out the same way that we did on our other reading. We're gonna start with the daily inspirational deck here. Okay, so what is their general reading on tonight, Spirit? Gratitude. And I think Spirit gave me all 3 cards in one setting. Don't you just love how a plan just comes together? All right, so we got Cosmo and Flute, soar in the direction of your dreams. Benito Flickerfoot, dreams demand hustle. Hop to it. Wow, there's something very significant about your dreams here. And last but not least, we got Miss Moonfang. Create a unique style. Own it, baby. Okay. So definitely you all have aspirations and dreams, especially when it comes to the new year, right? In 2026. And a lot of y'all perhaps are already planning that, perhaps planning to do your vision board, but you definitely have insight and focus in regards to your dreams, okay? And a lot of y'all are juggling more than one dream. You might have up to 5 dreams with Benito Flickerfoot right here, looking at all the things that he or she is manifesting. So that is exactly what you are doing here. You know what I'm saying? You're very focused, you're very determined, you've been working on your dreams for a very long time, and now you're just working on really actionalizing that in the new year in 2026. Some of you all may be fashionists, fashion designers, you know, and or just liked to look good. You know, people may call you a fashionista or something like that. Or that may be one of your dreams to be a designer, a fashion designer, or a fashion clothing designer, something in regards to that. But definitely when it comes to your dreams, because it's very significant, you know, a lot of y'all perhaps even have dreams as well that is very specific and significant when it comes to your physical 3D life, right? And definitely that is tied together. So if you're not remembering your dreams, definitely a lot of y'all are dreamers and stuff, and that is one of your gifts. So you may have premonitions or something like that, or may get answers from your dreams, something in regards to that. But definitely if you don't have a dream journal, Spirit is allowing you to know, get your dream journal, okay? Especially when it comes to the new year, because baby, it's magic and magical when you are able to know specifically what you want, but even more magical when you could use your pencil and paper, all right? So when you put your dreams to on paper where you are able to see it, then it's more ready, available to be manifested in a more speeded way, if that makes sense. And it seems as though, since it says soar in the direction of your dreams, dreams demand hustle, you definitely are really actualizing it, okay? But when it comes to dreams, you know what I'm saying, you could do a lot of visualizations and write it down, but what is one of the steps that you have to do? You have to do the legwork, okay? You have to believe and have faith that what you're asking for, you know, the things that you know, very specific, you know, that you're looking at daily, that is actually going to come to pass. But you have to put some footwork in it. And that's one of the elements that some of you all are missing. You know, you wish for things, you want things, you can see it in your head, you talk about it and stuff. Yeah, but you're missing a couple more steps. And one of them is just, you know, making sure you do the actionable steps consistently, doing that. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit is allowing you to know to hop to it. Don't hesitate. Start doing that today, now, so that you'll be able to follow through with exactly what you are focusing on now, especially when it comes to the new year, okay? So it looks as though you all are really doing a great job and or on the right track when it comes to that, okay? And with this dream, one of your dreams to be a fashion designer, clothing maker, or something like that, definitely it is on the horizon, Spirit is saying here. So we're going to get 3 more from this deck, and then we're going to go to another one, okay? What else do they need to know when it comes to their dreams here, Spirit? Give me a few more cards here. Good night. Hey. Thanks. I see you all coming in here. I see your comments. Greetings, everybody. How's everybody doing? All right, so we got 1. Oh, shoot. Give me 2 more cards. What else do they need to know in regards to their dreams? Got 1 that flew over there. Give me 1 more, Spirit. 1 more. Gratitude. So we got 3. Okay. So we got count nibbles, let love sink its teeth into your heart. Ooh, so something in regards to your heart chakra. something in regards to your heart space here. So let's get more into it. Luna, Lee, and Blazeberry. Nurture yourself is essential to your well-being. Yes, I see how that is coming together. And then lastly, we got Bitterbriar, Sophie, and Sprig. The friends we meet along the way help us appreciate the journey. For sure. So with let love sink its teeth into your heart, definitely you are more and more open to receiving love at this time. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, you know, for some of you all. And I think that's the best way to do it, to be open arms, open heart chakra, open heart, you know, because if this is part of your dreams to really meet your soulmate this year and or especially in the new year 2026, by doing those energetic type of exercises, opening up your heart, doing love meditation, listening to love music, healing your heart, open your heart. This is some of the things that is working for you for the ones that are doing it. Now, for the ones that are not doing it, then you definitely have to, again, do some actionable steps in order to open your heart and keep your heart open so that you'll be able to manifest the relationship that you want. You know what I'm saying? And some of you all may be in a relationship and may, you know, be creating a family dynamic, you know, and you may be with someone that is different from you, but these two being in here as well. I don't know what type of animal that is. Half mermaid, I have no idea, but definitely this is what you are manifesting as well when it comes to your dreams, which I think is a beautiful thing. And when you do get into this connection, again, with this being in here, you definitely will have, you know, kids, build, merge, you know, families together when it comes to this twin flame connection, when it comes to this soulmate connection, okay? But for some of y'all, you're going to start out as friends, you know, which I think that is very important. That should be everybody's foundations when it comes to a relationship, especially when it comes to a love relationship, you know. But a lot of y'all, again, need to do some healing and to, you know, nurture yourself, balance out your energy, balance out your emotions and things as such, because that's definitely, you know, tied to your well-being, not only to find the right one, your true love, but to also, you know, be healthy as well, you know. And a lot of y'all may like tea, may drink herbal tea, some type of herbs, you know, for your well-being as well, because a lot of y'all are very green and or like vegans, plant-based, vegetarian, something like that in regards to you really paying attention to your health, you know, and really taking care of that as well at this moment in time. But you also shows that you're very nurturing when it comes to your personality, when it comes to your energy. And that's one thing that, you know, people love about you and this person that you will meet when it comes to the soulmate, that they will absolutely love about you, because you're very nurturing. Because a lot of y'all, if you're not already in a relationship or have kids, you already been through that experience nurturing your kids, you know, parenting them and helping them grow, you know, healthy, emotionally, mentally, physically as well. So you already have experience in regards to that for some of you all. But if not, when it comes to this love connection, this twin flame connection, you definitely will nurture it for sure. And they're very nurturing. And this, again, is one of the things that your person will love about you, okay? So let's see. Let's get into different cards here. See what else is coming up in this love connection here, twin flame or whatever. Definitely, this is a time where twin flame connections are coming together, because it seems as though all last week and the beginning of this week, it seems as though the readings is about love connections with your twin flame, which I think is a beautiful thing. It's about time, you know, real, true twin flame connections to come together, because those connections are very powerful. Those connections is the connections that we all need to make this world a better place, you know? All right, Spirit, so what else do we have here? What else? Wow, we got 3 here. Gratitude for the speedy messages. All right, so first we got the Devil card being in here. We got experience. And then we got shock. Oh, wow. These are deep cards. It's always deep with my Horror Oracle deck. But with the Devil card being in here, it seems as though you are in a connection and experiencing this person, which is very materialistic. But it seems as though if you're not experiencing this at this moment in time, you did experience this type of relationship dynamic where this person was very possessive over you and obsessive, and then was very controlling and didn't let you go anywhere outside. For some of them, they didn't even want you to work because they were super jealous or super, you know, insecure as well. So this may be a person that you're dealing with and or did deal with, you know. And with this woman looking up and begging, it seems as though like she was begging to get her way or to get out of the relationship, or for this person to change, it seems. You know, because of the experience that she was going through, it definitely wasn't a good experience with all this red being in here, you know. But it seemed as though she tried to bribe him, tried to be a better person, nice or sweet, so that, you know, he or she would change here. And that may be your experience right now or even in the past, you know, because it seems as though you, at times, you both didn't see eye to eye. You probably bickered and fought as well, you know. This person probably blamed you for things that you didn't do, and maybe you felt like you could change the situation or even change this person. But as we all know, we cannot change anybody but ourselves, right? But we just need to choose to either, you know, be in this relationship or leave the relationship, you know. But with the shock being in here, definitely you went through an experience that shocked you, or this person definitely showed you something different that shocked you here, you know. And it may be something in regards to an affair, or your person cheating at this hotel, and you found out and you went there and you were just so shocked in the way that you saw them together being very intimate in bed, you know what I'm saying, to the point that it made you freak out and want to go crazy and really do what this shadow is doing, if you can see. With this knife right here, you know, you probably, maybe you did, or maybe you took it out, or maybe you just wanted to. I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't really the case here. But it definitely made you feel a certain type of way. It definitely made you feel angry here, you know, that you just wanted to unalive this person or unalive yourself. I mean, this definitely wasn't a good experience. And for most of you all, this was in the past, you know. Hopefully you won't have to experience this anymore, but definitely take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't, because it definitely can be on different timelines here, okay? And Spirit wants me to do 3 more. It seems like we're doing like 2 sets of 3s for each cards here. Wow. Very interesting. And I don't know if you've been through this with your twin flame, because I was explaining to one of my clients just now before I came on that she felt like she was in a twin flame connection. I was explaining to her that, you know, a twin flame connection is not easy. You know, it's very hard. You know, you might be a chaser one day or a runner the other day, you know, or push and pull and back and forth type of situation. So it's not always going to be peachy and cream. It definitely is not when it comes to a twin flame connection. But let's see what else Spirit has for you. Got one that flew out on the floor. We got, give me 2 more. We got 2. Oh. Only 1 more. And we got 3. Gratitude, Spirit. All right, so we got Warrior here. Yeah, just show that you guys fought a lot, so that's confirmation. Love, but you definitely, you know, have love for this person or had love for this person. And then we got genius as well. So definitely you're very smart and very intelligent, and or your person, and or this is how people, view you. But you really had it out, especially with this situation when your person went behind your back and went to this hotel and cheated with this person, because you were actually able to follow your intuition and actually see it physically. And that really shocked you and sent you to a place that you never been before, and with the warrior made you want to fight this person and stuff. You may have fought, may have shared some not so good words toward each other. You may try to hurt each other and things as such, as well. But it definitely didn't go well that night, and or moving forward when it came to this person, for those who resonate with this situation. But there's definitely, a couple of dynamics going on. As with the love card being in here, you definitely are connecting and or will connect with a soulmate, you know what I'm saying, once you open up your heart and, let things go, then definitely you are calling in this love relationship. Because a lot of y'all, with this experienced this, in the past, and you let it go and you moved on. But a lot of y'all perhaps still have repressed emotions about what had happened. Right? All right, so let's get to some other cards, my love relationships deck, to see what else is coming up for you and this love connection. All right, Spirit, what's next here? What else do I need to know about this connection? Give me one more. Gratitude. All right, so we got walking away, which confirms exactly what I just said when it came to this toxic love, this toxic situation that you have had in the past. But if you're still dealing with this circumstance, then definitely it's time to walk away. Oh my God, and confirmation, this is the twin flame connection. Twin flame energy is heavy, like all of my readings. And it's so ironic that my client that I had just got off the phone with before the live, she was in a twin flame connection too. So it's just very ironic, like how the twin flame connections are coming together, which is really exciting, right? Because like I said, like the twin flame connection is not easy. So if you've been in one, you've been in back and forth, in and out, runner chaser type of situation, toxic or whatever, it's finally going to come together. You know what I'm saying? And or you finally are going to meet your true twin flame, because a lot of y'all have been dealing with like a false twin flame, and that's why you went through the situation that you've been through in the past. But now this is time for the twin flame era, you know what I'm saying, where you're both going to be together and love each other and things as such. Like, again, with the wearing a mask, definitely you were dealing with a false twin flame, and or someone in your energy that was wearing a false mask here. But again, confirmation, toxic love. This person was displaying toxic love, whether this is your twin flame or not, you know what I'm saying? But again, you had to walk away, you definitely are walking away, depending on what timeline you are on, which I think is, a beautiful thing. All right, so give me a couple more from here. All right, Spirit, what else? Dang, you got some that just flipped way over there. All right, just give me one more. Dang, A lot came out, but guess what? I'm taking it. But guess what? I'm taking it. All right, bear with me here. What's this? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pick up my legs here. All right, but you have someone that loves you. Say, I love you. And this is not the toxic love or the toxic situation with your twin flame or nothing like that. But either way, your twin flame and or the person that you deal with definitely is going to come forward and let you know, you know what I'm saying, that they absolutely love you. So you might have light eyes, or your person might have light eyes, like brown, green, hazel, light brown, or something like that. You and or your person. And again, obsessed and possessed, right? I think this was your past person and or a stage in your relationship with your twin flame where they displayed toxic love in regards to being obsessed and possessed here, you know? Because your person thinks you're just sexy all the way around. Your hands, your lips, your eyes, your legs. They just absolutely are totally obsessed with you, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, appreciate the way that you look, because you definitely look sexy, okay? But the person that you are dealing with and will have a relationship with when it comes to this twin flame, soulmate, or whatever connection that you're in, they're a gentleman. It says they're going to pull out the chair, open the door, hold your purse, you know. So your person is chivalry, shows chivalry. And these days it's kind of lost, right? But you definitely going to have a person that's very generous, very kind, considerate, shows chivalry in regards to that, pays for everything for you, which I think is good. You're going to have a very romantic connection. Whispers soft nothings in your ear, you know what I'm saying? You have long hair, and or your person have long hair here. And this person from the past, your ex, your toxic person, toxic ex, this obsessive, possessive person, made a mistake. They're admitting that they made a mistake. That's the thing, you know. So it may be, you know, this twin flame connection, false twin flame, or whoever in the past that owe you an apology. They're definitely coming forward now to let you know that they made a mistake and they absolutely apologize for the things that they did. Which I think is great, because it definitely shows, you know, maturity, right? All right. Let's get some last messages here. What's some last messages here, Spirit, in regards to this love connection here that they're manifesting, that they've been dreaming about? So this person, this twin flame connection, something in regards to deception. So that definitely came out more than once. So it may be your past person and or person that you're dealing with that is wearing a mask, like we have said before, for confirmation, that is very manipulative because they want to deceive you. So definitely watch out for people like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter who that is, your false twin flame or the twin flame that you're dealing with that is very toxic. Not everybody's twin flame is toxic or person. So definitely discern exactly who that is, because definitely there's somebody in your energy that is wearing a mask that is false, that is not telling you the truth, and or it might be you, because it says a false self mask. So definitely pay attention to your intuition and exactly who you are around at this moment in time. But confirmation, definitely this is the soulmate that you are dealing with at this time. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to decipher who is wearing a mask, who is toxic, who is trying to deceive you and things. Definitely, you know, you have to see, because there's definitely different dynamics happening here, because it could be a twin flame, a soulmate, you know, or a past person, a person that you're dealing with that is displaying those type of characteristics, you know. But on the other hand, you know, you definitely are connecting to your twin flame and or soulmate here, and definitely this is a true love, you know, connection that you are in. and or will be in. So the main energy is in regards to you creating your dreams, and you definitely, one of the dreams you're creating is this beautiful, harmonious, successful, loving soulmate and or twin flame connection. Anybody else, doesn't matter. Leave them out the picture. Keep on walking away from those people. Keep on moving forward and leaving things and people and places that no longer serve you. And a lot of you all are doing that. So definitely, you know, stay focused. Okay, what else, Spirit? What are some last messages here? All right, got 2 more cards. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah. Again, a lot of y'all walked away because you realized that, you know, there is not enough chemistry, no enough love, no honesty, no morale in the relationship. So definitely, again, that's why a lot of you walked away and or will walk away. But, you know, this is something that you are learning, you know what I'm saying? Loving yourself first, choosing yourself first, and knowing that you absolutely deserve love and that you are lovable. And once you did that, you definitely attracted exactly the true love, the person that you absolutely deserve. Okay, so that is all I have for you all on this Monday night. Let me know if you resonated with it or this is your story in the comments box. Definitely subscribe if you haven't. Share out the video to your family, friends, and social media. And definitely take advantage of the 25% off I have on all my tarot readings. My link to my Etsy shop is going to be in the description box. So click on that and book your session with me. Take advantage of it. It won't be, you know, 25% forever. So definitely don't hesitate or procrastinate. Book your reading via my Etsy link in the description box. Also, I am selling crystals. So if you want to heal or attract money or protection crystals, definitely I have that, and I will be posting up more, but I do have that information in the description box as well. Okay, you guys, I appreciate y'all so much for spending some time with me on tonight. It's good to see you all, and I hope to see you later. Definitely stay tuned for my live readings every Monday, if not, you know, more. But if not, you definitely get awesome, great uploads of readings almost every day on the channel, okay? So until next time, y'all, love and light.